So I'm Dr. Gary Wayne Menefee. I am the older brother of Dr. Tyrone Tucker. The circumstance of his pancreatic cancer was actually diagnosed on the weekend that he was on duty. Tyrone had not been ill, but actually presented to work, and one of his co-workers noticed that he had some jaundice, some yellowing in his eyes. There began our journey. Initially, we thought Tyrone probably had a gallbladder issue, and as things unfold, we received the dreaded diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. In the course of his workup, he needed to have a scope done, and during the course of the scope and the ultrasound analysis of his pancreas, there was a mass found. That mass was biopsied, and in about 48 hours we had the results back that was pancreatic cancer, an adenocarcinoma of the pancreas. The cancer had metastasized to his liver, and at that point we knew the miracle, the cure, would not come in the form that we had prayed for. Tyrone deepened his faith during this time. And for me, it was the bleakest of times. And at a time where I thought his initial reaction would be to be mad at God, Tyrone actually didn't do that. He accepted his diagnosis. He used it as an opportunity to talk to folks about his friend Jesus. That was reassuring to see Tyrone not be mad at God, which in my mind would have been my reaction, but to see him say, okay, Jesus, I'm not going to be healed on this side of heaven. It's not going to turn out exactly the way we prayed for, but that's okay too. I'm going to spend my remaining time trying to convince others who don't know Jesus about my friend Jesus. And so that was comforting to me, because if he had been angry, like I probably would have been, that would have been very, very difficult for me to take. So I'm so excited that the foundation is going to focus on eliminating some of these health inequities. And I'm excited to hear further visions in this regard. One of the things that occurred during Tyrone's journey that I would like to mention is at 18 months, being a physician, he had health care up to that point. And so we received a call from his hospital one day that his health care was about to run out. And that didn't seem right to me. And so we did our research, and actually the truth is, and it was really no fault of those folks, they were under the impression that you could only extend the COBRA insurance for 18 months. Now that's because they were used to folks who had either transitioned from that job or had been fired from that job. The truth of the matter is that the COBRA can be extended for a total of at least 36 months if you have a qualifying condition. So Tyrone went from thinking his health insurance was going to run out to all of a sudden realizing, no, I have extended care. And my point there is, you certainly are going to be a bit depressed about your diagnosis, but use that energy and turn that energy towards finding out as much as you can from a medical standpoint, from an administrative standpoint, from a treatment standpoint. Reputable resources exist on the internet, and I'd like for you all to dedicate yourself, if you find yourself in that situation, to rather than letting it be a negative, let it drive you. Let it drive you to find out, what are the other things I'm entitled to receive? What other treatments out there is available to me? You have to be empowered. You have to accept the responsibility for your health care. Please do.